It's 2026 now, a brand new year for artists to be able to put their names out there and just be able to get more recognition than they have before. I saw a tweet a while ago that had said that the underground scene as of 2025 and 2026 has been super dry. Boy Much has to disagree because there's been a lot of artists who've been taking off and getting their name out there. In this video, we're going to be talking about a whole bunch of new artists that hasn't been talked about much in the scene. Welcome to Brand New Faces.
Do you like the music or something? I'm not in the mood to talk.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy DJ Mudge, or whatever you want to call him. I appreciate y'all so much for watching my videos, checking in, and just honestly interacting with me. The first artist that I want to speak about in this new upcoming wave for 2026 is Drop. Some of you may already know who Drop is. With his association with Boolymon and Peru Baby in the Odd Squad, it already paints him as a figure in the scene. But one of the main reasons why I really mess with Drop is because his production tracks with 19 Thou. As some of you may know, 19 Thou is one of my favorite producers among Grimgar, Zoe. But with 19 Thou and Drop collaboration tracks such as Orlando, Double, Infinite Artillery, and even iPhone 6 are some tracks I recommend if you really are into 19 Thou production or you just want to know some songs from Drop. In September of 2025, Drop even released a 9-track project called Sagrado. With the production likes of 19 Thou and Goxen on here as well, I think it meshes really well with his energy, flow, and just his sound overall in general. As of right now, Drop's sitting at 28k monthly listeners, almost closing in at the 30k mark. His popularity recently has been going up due to the fact that he's just been everywhere, to be honest. Recently on 42 CEO's interview stream, he speaks on just some of his habits, artists he's collaborated with, and even talks with Osamason and just how he's tapped in with him and just that whole scene in general. As Drop continues to grow each and every day, I'm pretty sure that Drop's popularity is gonna keep growing for a while as long as he stays consistent and stays pretty versatile. I feel like some things that he should do is definitely hop on some more different type beats. I do love the 19 Thou production, I do love that type of sound, but versatility is key. As y'all know, that's my saying. Definitely an artist that I would want to see at Rolling Loud. Hey, that Rolling Loud 26 Orlando is looking crazy. I might have to go there, I ain't gonna lie. The next artist on my list is one of my favorites, and I've been bumping his music.
What's up?
What the fuck was that?
Hey, shorty.
Nigga, what the fuck is that?
Hey, shorty.
Nigga, am I?
What's up? Hey, shorty. I'm on. Man, I'm on.
SirUntre. I think his energy brings so much light to the scene, and just the way he flows on his tracks makes it even better. His ad-libs that go like are just really unique. I don't see a lot of artists that have unique ad-libs like that anymore. I honestly feel like SirUntre is doing his own thing with this new ATL drill style. For SirUntre, I have to say some of my favorite tracks of his gotta go to definitely Robot Chicken, which has been going popular super on TikTok. I have to give it to Draco in Atlanta, as well as Entre Drummer 2. I absolutely love the beat on there, and I love the flow. The energy just that he brings in his songs sometimes, like on Entre Drummer 2, he said, "Don't give no fuck, put that stick in your mama." What do you mean, gang? What you mean you gonna put the stick on my OG? Like what? Nonetheless though, I really do feel like SirUntre deserves way more recognition. Right now he's only sitting at 11k monthly listeners, and I definitely see that going up by the end of 2026. Besides his most popular tracks, he has a nice discography with multiple projects on there, such as Asterisk Fellow 1 and 2, as well as At Now Die Later, which is my personal favorite. And I just kind of want to show some love to the Asterisk Fellow project that he released in 2024 due to his samples and just all the energy and flows that he had on there. I really do enjoy this project, and if it's any SirUntre project that you should go listen to, it's definitely that one. SirUntre was even shown love by Osamason and his team, playing a couple of his tracks during pre-tenor for the Osamason show, which I find really cool and just shows that a lot of artists know way more than what a lot of fans think. Entre even has a collaboration track with Colliation, which is one of my favorite artists in the scene as well. Those two really flow together, and their aggressive energy on tracks just work perfect. 2026 is definitely a year for SirUntre. As he's going up and up each and more and performing at different types of shows, I hope to see him at the top. Now I kind of want to switch gears a bit for this next segment. I kind of want to go from the aggressive lit side of the SoundCloud scene to the more melodic side, that includes some of these artists that I feel like definitely should take off in 2026. We're gonna start off yo, this picture is fine. We're gonna start off with that boy Kynlary.
See what happened, see what they caught up on me. I was in jail with 20 everybody.
Kynlary.
I didn't have shit. People just looking at what was this. I didn't even have no J's. Bitch, it be like my mama behave. Rock out the show, we rock out today.
I discovered Kynlary around late 2025 because I was doing more research on the diary plug scene, not realizing how big of a fan base they really had. With artists like Woke Ups, Yapo JJ, Xavier So Bass, and of course Kynlary partaking in the genre, it just keeps going on, and with these recent times, Kynlary has been going up in popularity due to a lot of memes on just a lot of different social media platforms. His trillers are definitely one of a kind, I can't lie, bruh. His trillers are pretty funny. I think that's one reason why he's been going up recently as well. As of right now, Kynlary is sitting at 10K monthly listeners, and I'm honestly surprised because even a couple weeks ago, he was way lower than that. And seeing his growth in real time and just seeing the diary plug scene in general go up is just crazy. If I had to tell you some of my favorite Kynlary tracks, I definitely have to say She Do Her Thing is one of them, as well as I Will Perish, of course, which is one of his most popular tracks. The lyrics are very real and very emotional, and that's really why I like him as an artist, and I like the whole diary plug scene as well. I feel like they touch on some very sensitive topics, as well as just real raw expression, real emotion that a lot of people and a lot of artists don't really do as much anymore. This takes me to my next artist, who's constantly on my feed and honestly doing his thing and has become slowly one of my favorite artists for the 2026 wave. This is PardonBenji.
Fucking eat the dick. That ain't move for you get hit. This mean you get blocked. Drop a nigga get knocked. Annoying bitch got blocked. Try to score and get blocked. Frankenstein open top.
PardonBenji, the ambient Baltimore rapper who's been going crazy recently for his self-production as well as sensitive lyrics. As some of y'all may know already, but your boy Mudge loves to give producers their credit, especially people who self-produce. They automatically kind of get in my favorite spot because of how much hard work they gotta put in. His production is really very ambient and just very emotional. I love how he is able to express himself just freely and just not with no care in the world. I really love songs like Drake, also tracks like Blur and Apologies, which I feel like you should go check out as well. But Drake, don't even get me started on Drake. Hold on, you ain't even
Niggas really not gon' slide. Yeah, I cheated, bitch, I lied. He tried to enter, got denied. Every night, bro, I cry. I'm a really sad guy, but I still get the guap. V-Lone on the trip. Sad boy for the picture. Stop dinner like a splitter.
One thing I really respect about PardonBenji as well are some of the sensitive lyrics he brings in some of his tracks, even in a track like Drake, where he states that he has cuts on him, he's not okay, and that he's a sad guy. Being able to express himself and not really caring. I feel like that's really what a lot of these artists need to be able to go up. Just being able to express yourself truly, passionately, with just raw emotion is the key to success. Please new artists, remember that. Be yourself and be authentic. As of right now, PardonBenji is sitting at 3.4K monthly listeners on Spotify. I really do think that 2026 is his year for the melodic and emo just revival in general. I'm a big fan of it, and I'm glad to see where PardonBenji goes. So I honestly hope to see him at the top. Now the real question is, do you have your first class ticket? If not, let me introduce you to Babyman.
And they ask me if I lost my mind, rapping ain't lose shit but my voice. I'm in Britain with a white tee on. I made the whole say oi.
I like Babyman's approach to music. Now you would expect Babyman to have some melodic auto-tune type flows such as Rex V2 or even Slayer with the wall type beats that he rap on. Putting on these type beats in the way he does just changes the game up a bit in my opinion. Babyman's most recent viral track called Oi on his Break the Sky EP has been going super crazy and has been sending him to a new placement in the underground scene. Currently sitting at 20K monthly listeners on Spotify, Babyman does not seem to be slowing down in any way, shape, or form. I honestly see him going even further with the production if he stays at this level and all the collaborations that he's doing now. His 2026 EP Break the Sky just honestly been going crazy with tracks like Oi, Not Equal with Rex V2, and Fly Forever, but production credits with Wah, who's a popular producer who's been going up recently because of just his playful sound that a lot of artists are starting to rap on now. I do like this project, and I really do think that Babyman can go far if he stays consistent. I would have to say that if your boy Professor Mudge had to rate this project, I have to grade Break the Sky. I think I'm gonna give Break the Sky an 82. An 82 out of 100. For all my subscribers who use TikTok, which I'm pretty sure most of y'all do, there's an artist, or a couple artists actually, including Punk Racks, often drop their Spotify screenshot in the comment section. This next artist does the same. His name is Xaygo.
Keep your head up, keep your head up, yeah. Get your bread up, get your bread up, yeah. Top glass up, yeah. I just told my stomach's gonna get better.
I almost feel forced to talk about him for the simple fact that every time I post a TikTok, he is there. I don't know how he knows. He doesn't even follow me, but every time that I must pop up on his For You page, he drops his Spotify into my comments. And honestly, I'm not gonna delete it because I'm not a hater. And I was like, you know what? Let me check out bro's music to see what is actually hitting on. As of now, xaygo is sitting at 8.2k monthly listeners on Spotify. I have to say, some of my favorite tracks definitely have to go to Get Better, Selena, and Ni Hao. He even has a track with Bleed. I don't know, bruh. Some of y'all was flaming me for the way I was trying to say Blood name. I don't know how to pronounce his name but he even has a track with Blood called Bleed for Blood. I will be talking about Blood soon, my nigga. Please stay tuned. And with his 2025 project that he dropped in July called Guapo, his cover art shows a bit of inspiration, I'd say. I really enjoyed tracks on this project though, such as Mr. Miyagi and New Truck. And even though a lot of these tracks on this project remind me of some other Rage artists as well, I do see him developing his sound into his own original thing. This next artist is growing at a rapid pace, sitting at 8.9k monthly listeners on Spotify and having a lot of controversy due to, I guess, quote unquote, sounding like Jades. This is Zeke.
Be the same, cause I miss my fucking home. And I never understand what it was, why'd you go? I had a dream in a room full of roasts. I went to my throat, on my neck till I choked.
I really enjoy Zeke's production, and after figuring out that he also self-produces, it boosted up my respect for him even more. With tracks like I Never Lied, Life of a Lame, and his most recent drop of God Save Me, I really do enjoy his sound, and I think that he's gonna take it further than most people think. Zeke is definitely an artist I see going up, and with the rise that he's been on recently and promoting his music like crazy on social media platforms such as TikTok and Instagram, there's no slowing down for him, and I hopefully see him having a crazy and great 2026. This next artist is definitely a brand new face, sitting at only 1.9k monthly listeners on Spotify. His most recent hit, Ellen, that's been going viral on TikTok and even on Instagram, has been taking him to a new level. This is 18 Soldiers.
Got rights on me, I'm chillin'. I told my mama I'ma be on TV just like Ellen. Addicted to that walk, I keep that leanness in my belly. I'm fucking on these niggas, hold these niggas be so jelly. I do not rock no drip, bitch, I got an AB skin.
So far, 18 Soldiers has been on a single run. Some of my favorite tracks being In Park, If Trees Were Pink, and of course Ellen have definitely showcased his skill and his talent. I really love the bouncy production that he has on a lot of his tracks, and he's even now getting recognition from a couple record labels. It's crazy to see how quick artists can really blow up in a sense with just promotion and just being a good artist in general. I really more specifically like the track Ellen because there's a vox in the background you can hear from Regular Show where you can hear Benson saying muscle man. And honestly, I just love that hidden part in the beat. It just makes it 20 times better for me. Brand New Faces Volume 1. Drop, SirUntre, Kynlary, PardonBenji, Babyman, xaygo, Zeke, and even 18 Soldiers. I think these artists are going to have a great 26 showcase, and I'm so excited to see how far they go. As always, I really do appreciate y'all for checking in and tapping in with my videos. Hope y'all have a really blessed day. Stay consistent, stay great. Make sure y'all keep y'all mental right. If you made it this far in the video, make sure y'all drop a 721 in the chat. Love y'all, bruh. 721 on top. Mudge out. Bleh.